Hey, buddy.
Hiya. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hi. Good, good.
Very good, thank you.
We're gonna wait a few more minutes. I think Malcolm should be joining us, so we'll wait a few more minutes. Otherwise, we'll start off first. How's your week been? Busy?
Yeah, very busy this week.
That's good.
We've had nice weather, so I've been working outside, so can't complain.
That's good.
Ah, nice.
That's good. Yeah, Brand, he's a boy, but you're a boiler engineer, aren't you?
That's it. That's me. Yeah.
That's good. It should be a good trade, no? What you're doing.
Yeah, I'm always very busy. I just love working for myself.
Yeah, that's
That's
great.
the main advantage.
Yeah, that's good.
I can pick and choose who I work for and where I work.
Yeah, but this is in London. This kind of trade work is really busy. Any kind of engineer, like gas or electrician, builder, always busy. So, right, shall we kickstart first, because Malcolm can join anytime. All right, I'm going to share screen. So today, welcome to the stock trading masterclass. So today we will show you how to profit from the stock market, even if we go into recession. I'm not sure we are going to recession, just to clarify, okay? There is the big guys, the big banks, some saying that it's quite high, some said it's less than 20%, so it may happen, it may not happen, so we are prepared for that. I'm not sure we've done the introduction, but I'll quickly do brief through. This is me, myself, Jake. I have been a professional financial retail trader for probably close to 10 years. How I went from losing 500K, now more managing over 500K and traded over, I think probably close to 200 million pound worth of spread trading now. I used to work as a commercial director in a forex broker, and our mission for Simple Elite Traders is to simplify the financial market and try and do it in the most cost-effective way as well, because between me and Luca and some of the silence partners you don't see, we have spent over £100,000 just on financial education. In fact, we're doing more anyway this summer. We're learning more advanced stock trading stuff. So we'll share that after the summer anyway. Okay. So today mainly is stock market. So this is one way. This is some of the position that I had last year. So this is only related to stock. So the stock investment to be precise, not trading, not using spread or CFD trading. Or the only method of making money from investing is to buy low and sell high. We have developed a investment system for that. That's some of the early success that we had last year. This same system, you can apply and use that on cryptocurrency investing as well. This is one of the examples that I have invested back in 2020 and 2021, which is about 3 months time. I made over 30K on US dollar, 500% gain in 2 months. So today's mainly will be talking about how this works. Trading, you've seen anyway. This is some of the trading previous trade I've done in 2018 to 2021. So you can see the exposure that I've traded over 168 million, but that is since last June. So now easily another, I don't know, a couple of 50, maybe another 50 million net worth of contract that I've traded on that. So this is more introduction on myself. So I'm not going to bore you to death on that. So today, the main one that we will talk about is something called the simple investing system. It requires some basic understanding on technical analysis. You've got to have an open mind to learn new things. Perfect example, like yourself, want to achieve a second income. We need people that is disciplined and genuine interest in the financial market, because if you don't have an interest, I believe it's very hard to learn new things and stay disciplined. Okay. We have proven systems how to profit in the financial market. If you are in our Discord channel, you've already seen it, that we share signal and people can follow our trade. Some days we win, some days we lose. All right. I'm not going to lie. All right. And our system, especially on this simple investing system, you don't need to stare at the screen all day, right? We'll explain to you a bit more, all right? But before we start, let me just get, oh, sorry, Malcolm's here. Didn't see him. Right,
I think so, just pop in now.
Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully, anyway, let's just move this here. Hey, Malcolm.
Hey, doing you all right?
Hey, Marco,
Good.
thank you for joining.
You didn't miss much anyway, it was just introduction. So now I'm going to start off the first poll. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Do you guys think this year is a golden opportunity to invest in the stock market? So I'll wait for you guys to vote. One person said yes. Nice. And poll will show the result. Boom. So everybody thinks is a golden opportunity to invest in the stock market. I think so too. Don't you think so, Luca?
Yeah, I think so. We are approaching a good time to see a buy opportunity in the stock market. Even let's prepare ourselves to have a most. They say someone say let's start for the winter is coming. So let's
preparing for that. I mean, the winter is there.
Snowboarding instead to just watching the snow.
I mean, the winter is definitely already begun. Huh? So from end of last year, from we are liquidating our stock position and the crypto position, just because the game was too happy end of last year, and then the inflation, we start seeing it in everyday life. Cost of living is rising, the oil prices is rising, energy prices rising, and now come the war. Now the Fed is trying to interfere. There's certainly a lot of concern in the market, but actually every time there is a concern, there's some opportunity. So which we want to show you how it works. So I'll go first. This is the simple investing system on that. Can we maybe share, maybe send this for them to see it on the chart, no? When they read the thing on the screen. And bear me, I'm just going to screenshot and send you the criteria of our system. I'll put that in the chart. So bear me. Call it this one for now. And then I'll capture the second one as well, because I'm going to go through on the previous trade how I use this to profit on the trade. Okay, I'm going to send it this to the chart. Right. Bear me a second. Sending through very soon. There's two. So there's just on the chat box, you can see that's two picture of this criteria of our simple investing system. So I'm just going to show you on my beautiful children now, not today. So this is one of the investment that I've done. Let me grab a pen. So this is USO. This is a ETF. If you don't understand what is the ETF, it's called electronic traded fund. So it's a basket of oil stock on this particular ETF that I invested in 2020. Just going to clear off this drawing first, because I want to move the chart a little bit more. So this is a weekly time frame. On my notes, you should see. Let me scrap that. Put it back down here so I can see. You should see on the criteria from my simple investing system. The first criteria, you must use a weekly time frame. So this is a weekly time frame. But before I move on to the second criteria, I want to draw something and then ask you guys to see if you can see anything different around this area. I'll put up a poll anyway. That's all the history for this electronic traded fund since 2006 to this area. All right. I'm gonna put on the poll to see if you guys see what I see. Oops, stop sharing. Second, this is right. The poll's up. So, what do you guys see on this chart, especially on this the rectangle area that I draw? What do you see in this area? Do you see fear or do you see greed in this area? Okay, both of you thinks is you see fear. Yeah, that's correct. That's what I saw, fear in this market. The reason why I invested on this and in here is one thing. Like I said before, on investing, the only way to make money is buy low and sell high. So for me on this, I went in aggressive because that is related to oil. I don't know if you guys remember, oil went negative. If you're not a trader, you probably don't think like that's a big concern, but for us is unheard of. Oil actually went negative on a day back in 2020. I was just saying to some traders as a joke, so now I can go to a petrol station and go and pump petrol today and I get paid, right? No, don't do that. Nobody will pay you when pumping petrol. That purely was just an error on stop loss triggering too fast, and bang, a flash crash down to minus. So from that point, I already started investing very low, by around $20. But by price action, you can see from what you learn, that is the biggest selling bar you have ever seen in the whole entire trend, weekly trend in this USO ETF. That's exhaustion, all right? And then followed by a low test. We already know what that means anyway. So just by price action, I already went in early on that, okay? So this is pretty advanced, but I suggest later on when I show you guys a very well-known company, I will do the same if same thing happened, but that one would have more support and resistance. In this particular case, there's no support resistance. This is the lowest price, and purely because there's a lot of fear on that, and price action advised me this could be a good point to enter. So at this point, I only bought in 50%, okay? Only 50% of my allocated amount of this investment on that, okay? I'm gonna clear this drawing and then play the video. Hopefully not too fast. Let's speed. Where's the, oh, here we go. Let me just slow it down a little bit first, just in case. So now we can see price slowly creeping higher. Maybe we can go a little bit fast actually. But around there soon anyway, I remember. So from this point here, actually, I can stop for a moment, maybe faster a bit. Yeah. You can see price starting to range a bit. From here, as soon as I saw some more buying around here, I bought in my second 50%. So my second position around $26. My first one was around 26, my second order. So if you look at the second condition, do you have a change of trend? This is not changed yet, but this is a potential higher low on that. That's why I'm aggressive. But if you want, that's two ways of trading this. You can wait for, so if you bought in here, you can wait for it change from here back above this around $30 to buy your second order. But to be honest with you, I was very aggressive on this. I bought in that level. First potential weekly high or low, I already bought in this particular. So if you look at the investing system, the first three are compulsory, but I took the first two already. One is a weekly trend. I saw the fear in the market, exhaustion. Second, yes, maybe I'm taking a bit early. I see a maybe change for trend. I already took that because what I done is this: if you bought in at this level and the second level here, your average is here around 23. Okay, so my plan was to wait until it breaks this high, set a sell stop in here, because as soon as you set a sell stop in this area, done, your risk is off the table. All right, and then my targets was around this area, 70 something. Okay, and I'll play the video and show you what it rich on that. The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth is compulsory. Okay, so it's price interacting with support, arguable on the daily. This is a support for me. All right, but if you wait for the 30, bang, that's definitely will be the support area. But let's play the video and see how this turn out. The range on that a little bit more. Clear the drawing. And see now, stop for a moment. You can either invest your second one in here around the $30 when it breaks, but me, I already locked my entry because now from 23.44, you're already making 60-70% on that trade. Is that the fastest? Yeah, that's the fastest. So you can, but you know, we already know that oil prices, this is related to oil prices. The pure reason for me to invest in this ETF is to do with the oil prices. So I did sell off. Boom, you see, already to my area. I said around $70, I already sold off in here. So this trade comfortably 200-300% return on that just by reading price action, buy on fear and that. Okay, so that's how I approach on the oil trade. Luca will show you one of them that he take. But do you guys have any question that you want to ask about this trade?
No, go ahead. Brilliant, Joe. Thanks.
Ooh. I'll pass it to Luca then. So it's a little bit different, isn't it, this approach? Huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
this was, if you see, if we go back in the notes, and our first condition is we must have a weekly time frame. So I invest, let's, was around March 2021. Yeah. So this was, so if you see clearly weekly time frame, let's draw in. So as soon as break this point,
We have uptrend.
we start to have uptrend. So, and I start to accumulate my, actually I bought around here. And because if you see the first condition is a must to have a weekly time frame. So we have weekly time frame is uptrend. We have a change of trend,
Yep.
because
It's already
from down we start to have an uptrend. And we are buying the next potential week higher low. If we see here, we see a little support level, and also let me grab this one.
Lots of interaction.
You can see from this point we have a nice support level on the trend line. So all the condition of the compulsory was all met. and the 4 is price above or interacting with the 20 MA.
Perfect.
It's perfect interacting with the 20 MA, and also the 5th point was interactive with support resistance area. So this is the kind of I think so the perfect trade.
It is a perfect trade for
to
trend following. Is a perfect
to invest.
to
So
invest as well. Yeah.
And if you see, I will play the video. You see, start to range on top of the support line.
I want to stop for a moment, guys.
Yeah.
For investing, we don't place so much on a stop loss, okay? Because it's not a leveraged product. You shouldn't think, oh, okay, you place that and then a low test kick out your stop loss. It doesn't work like that. It's not a leveraged product. All you need to think of is a good price interacting with the condition, and then you get in. All right. So that's why I said sometimes it's better off not buy 100%, you know. But in this case, I think you bought 100% because it's already, you know, in the
first because it was uptrend.
Yeah.
All the criteria were met.
Yeah.
And also as well because this is a Lithuanian American company.
Yeah. High demand for like the electric car,
battery, and things like that. For me, it was like something which I want to invest on.
Yeah,
and so that's what was something. This chart was the best for me to invest on this company.
Yeah, I think it's a good one actually.
And as you can see, the price start over around there, ranging, and finally start to go on my side.
Perfect.
And actually I sold when it was
30 something, right? 36 or 38.
Yeah. I actually sold on
November 29
on November. So around this area here. So on this area here,
so again around 300% return, isn't it? 2 months.
I sold 80% of my position, 70% of my position on this. And then I replay the video again, and then I was out as soon as I saw this price action here.
Double top.
And it didn't break the higher point, so meaning this chart is tired a bit. So that's why I close off the 25th of March. No, yeah.
So that bar then basically after that.
Yeah.
This year. Because that's the weekly bar. So
weekly bar, yeah. So as soon as I didn't see the price break the previous higher point, which for uptrend we want to see always this happening.
Yeah.
So this was happening here, and then this is double top, so meaning reversal pattern.
Were you a bit of concern due to the whole market condition? Because in March we already seeing corrected in S&P, so
the same thing. So you always as well correlate with other
market
big company. Yeah. So yeah, if you see from here to here is more than 100%. So I was quite happy with
200 something.
Yeah. And then I close off here. So that was my investment on this company. We have more investment, but this was my perfect.
I want to point out something as well to them. You know, the reason why we picked this 20 or even 50 EMA, you can from previous when it's trending, it interacts even here, arguable touch the 20 EMA and bounce. So in here, 2050. You can trade that as well if you want to trade that back breakout on that. So we use multiple conferences, EMA, support resistance, most important things. We do look at EMAs as well from past history. On this particular one, there isn't much history. I think it's quite a new company, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That
Not
was-
too much. Not too much. Fair bit, but not too much. You can see even from before 20s works quite well. Not as much as the one that we are going to show, but yeah, this is how you invest. You will, if you are familiar with the simple trend following trading, the simple investing one is quite similar.
Yeah, it's
But
like what we took on Kadian last week, this week.
Well, yeah, we took Cat Yen's daily time frame, traded it with a double bottom breakout.
So this is weekly time frame. So, but if we see daily time frame,
you'll see double bottom.
That's why the price.
Yeah, that's there. Multiple bottom.
So because I sold on March, because this was the peak when I sold the first time, and then as soon as you see this one, so price is not breaking anyway.
Ranging, try one push.
So here I close off.
Yeah.
March 23.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem anyway. So it's following your plan. Anyway, overall direction.
As soon as you see change of trend or ranging and it's not going up like this.
Yeah.
Is
nice.
You already make your profit anyway.
Especially the overall stock market condition is quite bearish. So yeah, so it's a good call. Any question, guys, on this?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Do you think you will be able to trade this now? If you see a spot, the next one that I'm gonna show you what sold means, please. Oh, sold means he sold off the position. So basically sold all the shares. So Malcolm asked, sold off, just basically sell that. So just close off. Basically, he had X amount of share. Let's say if I have 100 share on this on that day, I just want to sell the 100 share at this price. Bang, go. You can still set stop loss on this, which is sell stop. If you guys want to learn, which is quite helpful. We can teach you. We use a broker called HL. Hands down, hand something.
Hargreaves and
Hargreaves Lansdown.
Yeah, that's the one that we use. So we can show you how to operate on that. Sell stop.
I use that one. It's really easy. That one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy. As fees is good.
The fee is very low. Yeah,
very low. I use it as well. So unless I go to buy Hong Kong stock, but I'm not teaching you guys that anyway anymore. so different broker. But now this is the. It's all good to show you the previous experience. What we like to do, what our aim is, not for you guys blindly to follow our trade. I like to see members in the future. Maybe we'll create another group on Discord, say stock investment. I want Brand or Malcolm come and say, oh, I want to buy X stock and I think it meets all the simple investment system. What do you guys think? Yeah, that would be certainly.
We appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you one of the company. I hope you guys know his company. If you don't know, then it might be difficult to continue our conversation. But I'm sure you know. Apple. Apple stock. All right. So Apple stock is obviously a fantastic company. And I love to continue to invest in this company, whether to invest or whether to trade it. Is a beautiful chart to do that. But can you, from this chart in here, maybe I will screenshot this. How do I call this? Copy chart, save chart image. Oh, I can do this. I'll pop it in the group as well. Oh, it's so bad, eh? I will pop that into the chart in a minute. I just want to see if you guys can spot something in this chart. I think it's this, yeah. Perfect. So you can look at my screen or you can do this. I want you to ask you guys Did I did a poll on this? Let me see. I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Can you guys see where last couple of years, this is a weekly chart, when it pull back to a certain indicator, it almost immediately gives you a very good entry point. Can you spot that? It's colorful. Can you guys spot that? I'll give you a few minutes to look at the chart. It stands out as the color, doesn't it? I think the color stands out.
In the transactions,
yeah, yeah, yeah. We see it. Of course we see it, but I want them to see. I know Malcolm might be difficult because he's might be at work at the moment. It's colorful.
Sorry, Jake, can you repeat what I'm looking for here now?
So now I want you to see, this is the chart right here. We obviously, when you do investment, you need to wait for a drop, so a pullback. But in the last couple of years on this chart, especially on this line here, this trend line, I'll move it now, I'll move it back here. On this trend line, when the price touch the trend line, they also touch something, and they give you a very strong indication of, could be a good time to buy. Can you spot that? It's quite colorful.
I get what you're saying. I think now. Yeah.
What is that?
As I was saying it, Malcolm's answered the question. I would say the EMA 200, like Malcolm said.
Yeah. It's the EMA 200, and it's multiple times. It's even gone back to 2008 in this area here. Yeah, it bounced off in this 200 EMA. Of course, it broke through, but it's just a fake and then go. And then 2013, 2016, 2018. Obviously, this time the 2020 didn't. Now, this is coming to here. And I'm going to show you something as well. What I like is support and resistance. But this time around, it may be on the top because it broken the channel already. So let me just get that. Was it here or here? Oh yeah, that's the one that I was more keen to get. So you can see this is the top channel on this. Apart from this fake out here, we've been operating since 2020. We've broken out, and now could be turning into this, and it really coincide with this 200 weekly EMA, and around $100 for Apple is a very attractive price to invest, I think, on that. This is something that we are closing in, to look at, but this is only one chart that we're looking at. What we would combine is on NASDAQ, on S&P 500, we want to see 3 of them all find support, strong support level that will make your investment or trade a lot stronger. So this is something that we will keep a close eye on that, but later, probably after summertime, we'll we'll work on more close on that. Currently, the price action on indices is still bullish, so we're not looking to invest. Yes, too bearish, mate, to do that. So yeah, we have, but he might join back. So that's the investment strategy that we have on that. But we have tons of friends back now. You missed it.
Sorry, I got kicked off my broadband for some reason then.
Okay, that's all right, no problem. I don't know where you missed, but we said that on Apple is a good area that we are looking at, this $100 area.
Right.
Coincide with the 200 weekly EMA.
Yeah.
Also been operating on this top channel. So this channel has been trading for the last couple of years or actually not a couple of years, since 2011, and then only 2020 broken out. So very likely, if the price continue to be bearish in the stock market, even Apple cannot stand alone this bullish. This is a flag at the moment. As soon as if the 50 daily or weekly EMA breaks, we could see a gap to fill back to around the 100 area. All right, and then also these weekly EMA. So around the $100 is something that we're keeping a very close eye on that. But to enhance the winning probability is we will combine the NASDAQ, also S&P 500. We want to see more signal from NASDAQ and S&P 500. Maybe some exhaustion selling, maybe a very strong support level around coincide the time with Apple at around $100 mark. Hit. It's going to be a big hit for me on Apple because I'm very comfortable to invest on Apple. So it will be quite easy. 5%, even more on my portfolio will be going into Apple alone. It's not going to be. I'm not expecting like 300% gain on a multiple $1 trillion company, but it's something that I would park some money, like larger amount of money to win, maybe 40, 50, 60%, whatever that market will allow me to do that. So Apple is top of my list when the whole market give me an indication to do that. So something that we are very, sometimes I don't really like using the word excited, but unfortunately, well, in an unfortunate event, it's fortunate, more fortunate for a trader like us, because we tend to make more money in a bear market when it's finished. Bear market don't last long. So yeah, that's what we are waiting for on that. So chart is pretty much done. We will go back to the program. So you guys already in the Simple Trader program, which we're launching. We are slowly launching. We're trying to teach mostly of their technical analysis, which I strongly believe, because technical analysis is just a language between buyers and sellers. So, some may argue it doesn't work, but I can argue back, without buyers and sellers, there's no market. So it's up to you. It works or doesn't work. So I don't know. Without buyers and sellers, we don't have a market. So how do we actually make money in recession? I'm sure you guys has been with us. You will know we don't just trade stock. We trade forex, which thankfully we have a good little, and again another good little trade on cat yen. So you can trade the forex market using our simple trend following or simple bounce, which we'll teach more on that. Every month we have a live event. We'll teach you how to use this as well. We have to integrate that. So this is the two system that we teach. Apart from forex, you can also trade commodity. I'm sure people are aware that when stock market is not doing well, gold tend to do better. We've seen that gold bullish move early part of the year. We are now retracing. Is it going to continue? We'll monitor that. So you can trade commodity. You can trade oil. Oil has been bullish, but now ranging a bit, but it has been bullish. You can trade that, or even you can short the stock indices. Although I don't I don't do much of shorting, in particular the US indices. Although I'm from Hong Kong, I have no issues shorting my Hong Kong indices, just purely because the Hang Seng is a lot more bearish. However, in the next coming weeks, I might consider to even short the Russell 2000, maybe even the NASDAQ, because it's taking a big hit on that. It's not top of my list on NASDAQ, but Russell and Hang Seng, yes, they are in a very bearish territory. So with learning how to trade, so trade is a spread trading products, you can actually make money going up or down. So that's why we said, even though in recession, we are recession proof. As long as you can read the volatility correctly, you can profit from it. All right. So this is our principle for simple elite traders, because what we believe trading success is a journey, not a magic formula. I love to sell magic formula, but I don't have magic formula to
Magic
sell.
window.
Yeah, you know, people only see like, oh, how can you make this kind of money and stuff like that. You can make all sorts of money in the financial market. Actually, I promised Brent to tell him the story about Clive, the £1 billion a pip on pound dollar. He bet on pound to go higher against the US dollar, £1 billion a pip. He was not trading. He was testing how much would it take to attract people to go into the market. 3 pips, he was out. $3 billion, £3 billion, bang. He was working for, I believe it was for Barclays back then anyway, but for a very wealthy clients, the Brunei family. So his fund was large. So he was just testing it out. So hence why when people ask, why do you do trend following? Because it takes a huge amount of money, especially on Forex, to create a trend. It's not easy to collapse because every day is a $6 trillion a day in the Forex market.
Almost 7 now.
Almost 7. So me and you can click or throw anything into the screen. No one cares. Nobody cares. The market don't see you. All right. Because it's a huge amount of money going in that. So that's the story on Forex. We like it because there's a lot of liquidity into market. You can trade as little as, I don't know, £10, £20, doesn't matter, or as much as billions, because that's trillions, 6 trillion a day. So billions is quite normal for the big banks to trade. What we're trying to say is don't look at the number. You always look at your own percentage. I never trade more than 2%. Usually it's just 1% per trade because I invest on other instruments as well. So keeping your percentage small and trade quality needs to be high. I think our trading group is probably online is probably the most boring one. Huh? We don't have a lot of trading signal. This week is only one.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, just one.
One, you get 2%. I wish I can get every week.
Yeah, we try to go, you know, boring to win money rather than exciting to lose money. That's our approach anyway. And in fact, I like the fact that there's a lot of people trade like continuously on same instrument and bang on the lump on that. They don't think about when you lose on one big lump. How do you recover?
Yeah, because
from
if
that?
you trade the same instrument, you can get hit multiple times instead of once.
Yeah. So our aim is to teach a quality financial education. We're not, you know, first thing I like to say, education is the most important thing, and look for long-term and high reward to risk. So actually 80% of my time, yes, I do look at the market. Actually, in fact, today I'm very lazy. I haven't seen the market. I've just been preparing for this because I think I'm done for April. So I don't want to look at the chart today. You know, there's always a fine line between trading and gambling. The addiction of people that always have to go to the market and I need to trade. You know, one piece of advice that we learn is you don't get paid when you trade. Okay, you get paid when you win. That's it. End of story. So don't overtrade. We don't overtrade in this here. That's why our signal is authentic. Okay, we provide a signal on that. Actually, we didn't provide a signal on reversal anyway on that because it's not what we teach. So we didn't put that on there. So it's an authentic signal. We only put a signal that on the money that we'll put on the line. It's not something that, oh yeah, meets our rules and just put it, I don't trade it. That's not like that. And the empowering ongoing supportive community is, the Discord, we're still developing. We want more interaction. So people like yourself, Brand, is excellent. You know, your work is it's good, you know, keep that going. I know you are in the beginning of journey, but you're putting in the work, this
effort, to be honest.
So yeah, that's our approach on that. And, you know, obviously we're not charging this at the moment, but this is something down the line that we'll have more things when we're fully up. If you like the website, we're already putting some of our trading system or educational video on top of it. You can please try out and let us know. We'll fully upload on that. And we're more running, the differences between our educational platform is most people only teach forex trading or just trading. We have a stock and crypto support group, which I will tend to do, actually focus more, because if some week I don't trade, there's week that I don't put in trade, maybe even 2 weeks. I don't think I've gone over 2 weeks out in trade, but there was some time that I won't trade for a week because there's nothing happening in there. But doesn't mean I don't work in the market. I'll be looking at stock, looking at crypto and other stuff that, you know, we like, the one that we share, how to invest in that. If we see like good investing opportunity on crypto and stock, we'll put it on the group. That will happen in May. I'm planning to do a full update on some of the stock that I'm looking at, like Apple we just discussed, but some more on that on our watch list, and crypto, and that we'll put that monthly on that, maybe once a month. When it come closer to the right time, I might even do it weekly, depending on how hot the market is anyway. And then one of the things that we well, obviously you can come to our 2 full-day trading class, which we've done in April. We'll do it again in May. We're looking to expand more weekly live webinars, maybe even the evening time to cover. So that we're in discussion on that. Trading signal, you already seen, we put trading signal on that. The broker is ready. Next week we'll put on the link. We'll do a video to show you. I know Brad said the MT4 platform looks a bit dated.
I will do a video next week, and then I will show you some setting to
make it
to get more easy to familiar with that.
Yeah, on that. And then once you use the same broker, the trading signal would be a number of opening price, a stop loss opening price, and a target prices on that. So that you fully automatic. You can even do it on the phone, probably on the MT4 app. I've never done it, but
I've never done the phone because it's more
smaller.
Yeah.
So, but on the laptop for sure anyway on that. And then this, we guarantee our member to become profitable within 2 years. When we say profitable, we have a target of 9% for 3 months consecutively. We guarantee you'll reach this level. Otherwise, we won't charge until you fully reach that. So for we're aiming to charge £149, but at the moment it's free until it's fully operate. So try out for now. But with this price, just alone, me and Luca to do a 2 days course, £5,000 to do advanced stock trading with a different group of people. And then once you do that, we're going to put it back into our program. It's not like that we don't know how to trade stocks. It is the investment side, I have no issue with that, but it's the trading, the leverage trading on stocks. I want to put myself into a higher level. That's the next levels. That's why I'm going for more advanced courses, and we'll share that with you guys. Trading stock is something I was working on it end of last year, and then it comes the bearish market. And when it's bearish market, it's not the right time unless you're selling it, but we don't short too much on stock. But we're happy to share that after June anyway on that end. So, but yeah, so that's it today. But we will hopefully we'll implement more on this and stuff. But these the simple investing system actually is on YouTube, or I'll send you the link, Brandon. You can watch it. It's got step by step how I make 30K on IOTA on crypto. Exactly the same that you can use it on stock as well. On that.
Okay.
Good. Any question?
No, I think you've covered it. I was going to ask with regards to the trading site, but you've covered that now. I'm just very eager to get practicing. I am.
Oh yeah, this once you go in, Luca next will set up we'll send you a video on how to set up the MT4 platform.
Yeah.
And then I suggest you do a demo account to see how you place a trade, how to open a trade, how to take profit, all of that. Familiar yourself with that. And then once you're familiar with this, immediately trade. £5, £10, doesn't matter.
Do you already have a login on the GDR?
No, he doesn't have, no.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have the link yet. It's not on the website, but I sent him the testing on our back end on the stuff. Cool. So, but we're happy to help you. Once you open it up, if you have any problem with the setting or playing around, just let us know.
Yeah, just drop a message and then I will do a video and then clear out.
Okay,
for you. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
And then then try and slowly. But how are you getting on with the basic? Can you read a trend now?
Yeah, I seem to be picking it up now. That baby pips that you told me about has helped.
It's helpful. Yes, it's very helpful on that.
I seem to be picking things up now, but always I'll read something else and then it just totally confuses me.
No,
there's so much.
There's a lot on baby pips, although the name is baby, is quite a lot to take on. But when you go to our website, the backend, read the video, just follow the sequence. First trend, second price action, support.
I think so. It's like when you get trend and then go on the chart and start to look like, I don't know, let's say 20 time frame with a spot uptrend and then 20 of downtrend. Yeah. After you master that one and then you go the next one.
I think what we'll do is next month I will do a program for them to do weekly analysis. So that way you can send me the work on the weekend into our group, from major currency to indice, or weekly, daily trend on that. So we can create that for the members, so that way they can learning and do this. There's no need to rush into, okay, I'm going to trade. So, get the basics right. And then once you're ready on the trend, you want to, and you know how to setting on the MT4, it is honestly best, is nothing better than trading your own real money. Because when you paper trade, you don't feel anything, right? Yeah. Once you, even for myself now, it's like this. The next level is when I put on a trade, say £10,000. Mentally, I will probably have to have a week or a couple of weeks to prepare myself mentally. Okay, now the number is a bit bigger, but it's a percentage. You need a time to settle. So the more you start to trade with real money, the sooner you can get to feel how that mental side of things, because there's only once you reach about 6 months, the basic level you already know. Of course, there's more technical stuff, but now when we just say we go to the stock masterclass, we'll pick up the things like that anyway, because it's all technical, but it's all the mental side. It's never finished. You always have to constantly work on that. So
control those emotions. Yeah,
but there's a couple of books that we can send it to you, and that's why we do in here is called a weekly trader surgery. That we will have all the Excel from the only teaching trading 2 system. You need to trade these 2 system, and then we'll get you to fill in instrument, time of open, close, and then we'll be able to tell you, okay, maybe you shouldn't take this trade, maybe you
keep a journal trade, and then you share with us, and then we're gonna analyze together.
But the journal is not we never ask how much money you make. I don't care how much money you make. I care how disciplined you are, because I believe once you're disciplined here, winning is money will come afterward anyway. So but it's good to have you here today. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, man.
No, I appreciate the time that you're putting into it as well.
All right, so we'll keep in touch. Any questions, just drop us a message.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Take care.